Hello Future Damien, today is the 31st of January 2021 and in about 15 minutes time I'm gonna go and get ready to go and book in. So I don't have a lot of time, that's one thing to say, but why bring this back now? That is a very good question. Besides being the 2-year anniversary since the beginning of Past Damien, I've been spending the last few weeks thinking about the future a lot, both near and far, and I've also been thinking about how I've changed as a person ever since we've last seen each other, and really I feel like I've changed, and hopefully for the better, I guess. Before we get into any of the army and NS related stuff, what have I been doing this book out? Well, on Saturday morning, which was just yesterday, our dear friend Stanley and I went out running and exercising, which is probably the last thing that you would expect from Stanley, but that is a very warmly welcomed change, and I hope that we continue this, because today, this morning in fact, we also ran and exercised with Sinray, who is pretty much going to ORD tomorrow.
I'm gonna change after that. You can go already. Hello, auntie.
Hi, how are you?
Good. I'm gonna ORD on Monday. Tomorrow.
Go where?
I'm gonna ORD tomorrow.
Wow! Yeah. Congrats! Wow, tomorrow last day.
Yeah.
Congrats.
And to backtrack a bit, yesterday afternoon, Vivian and I went to go and look at Future World in the Art Science Museum. And it was pretty cool to go back to Future World to see all the details we missed, all the things that have changed and all the things that have stayed the same. And it also works to get a lot of B-roll. Boom. Infantry shot. I'm currently in the 4th going to the 5th week of pro term, and I've gone through the whole of service term plus about 3 outfields so far, minus the ones in service term. It was the 2nd outfield in pro term, Exercise Wolf, that really hit me. And long story short, at the end of the exercise we had somewhat of a nervous breakdown of sorts. Ever since then I've sort of been questioning like how I've been carrying myself and how I see myself, and let's just say that I'm starting to try to change how I look at myself. I've been discovering that the way I see myself can be unhealthy at times, almost like self-sabotaging or self-sacrificial, when the reality is, especially in the role that we are going to be, in the role that you are in right now, as hopefully a PC or something of that equivalent, having people under you, having people who you are leading, that is not always a good thing to be or have. Those traits that we have aren't going to help in that situation or in that role or in those responsibilities. So that's just something that I've been thinking about, and I genuinely wonder how different we are going to be. I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy the last 5 minutes that I have before I need to go and get ready, and I will see you next week. Future Damien. The mic quality on my phone has gone to absolute shit.
Oh.
I don't know, like some water like went into the mic.
Is it?
Maybe.
So what I can only imagine what it will sound like when this video is played back later.
Yeah. And I had to film like 1 minute of myself talking about a highlight of service term. I didn't check the audio. And I was lazy, I just used my phone. I didn't check the audio. Then like I submitted it to my section mate who was also like a film person. He's like, "Hey Damien, why you never check your audio?" Like, fuck, that's the first rule of filmmaking.
Always check your audio, I see.
Yeah.